Hello, welcome to the Mark Janard Show, the cybersecurity show. In this video, I'm going to cover the story of Incognito market Pharoah, right? How the feds took it down and how other rising dark web marketplaces are coming into fruition. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going dark. So Lin, a 23-year-old Taiwanese national who allegedly operated one of the largest darknet drug marketplaces called Incognito Market, he hundreds of millions of dollars in drugs and all kinds of stuff, right? Let's look at the background, right? Rui-Siang Lin, known as Pharoah, was arrested, in May 18, 2024 at New York's John F. K. Airport. He was accused of running Incognito Market for nearly 4 years, from October 2020 to March 2024. Lin worked for the Taiwanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs and even trained law enforcement on blockchain analytics. So the Incognito Market facilitated over 100 million in illegal narcotics sales during its operation. The marketplace allowed users to anonymously buy and sell drugs like cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and fentanyl. Vendors paid a 5% commission to Incognito Market on all sales. The site had its own cryptocurrency bank for users to deposit funds and conduct transactions. Now, in February 2024, Incognito Market users reported issues withdrawing their cryptocurrency deposits. In March 2024, Pharoah announced an exit scam and threatened to release vendor information to law enforcement. He attempted to extort vendors for payment in exchange for not releasing their information. Now, okay, he's been arrested, there are some things, but now let's, what are the charges? What are the potential sentences, right? So, Lin is charged with engaging in a continual criminal enterprise. That is a mandatory life sentence. There's the narcotics conspiracy, that's 10 years to life in prison. There's money laundering, that's up to 20 years in prison. There's conspiracy to sell adulterated and misbranded medication, up to 5 years in prison. So the arrest of Pharoah marks a significant development in law enforcement efforts to combat darknet drug markets and highlights the risks faced by those operating such platforms, even when they attempt to hide behind online anonymity. So how did the authorities track down Pharoah in the dark web, right? The authorities were able to track him down because there's the dark marketplace is huge, right? So how did they do it? And this is Incognito, right? The administrator of the dark web marketplace, Incognito, they did it through a combination of investigative techniques and mistakes made by the suspect. And here are some of the mistakes that he made. There's the server access. In January 2024, the FBI gained access to one of Incognito's central servers and obtained a search warrant for its contents. There's the Bitcoin wallet identification on the seized server. Investigators found a Bitcoin wallet that was linked to Pharoah's activities. There's the domain purchases. The FBI discovered that the same Bitcoin wallet had been used to purchase 4 web domains through Namecheap, which is a domain registrar. Crucially, these domains were registered under Lin's real name. You have cryptocurrency tracing. Despite Lin's attempts to swap his Bitcoins for Monero, which is a privacy-focused cryptocurrency, the FBI was able to track transactions to an exchange account registered under his real name. There's the exchange account activity. Lin's balance on the exchange had grown to about 5 million over the course of 2023, which aligned with the timeline of Incognito's operations. There's careless personal use. Lin made the mistake of using illegally obtained Bitcoin for personal transactions, creating a trail that could be followed. That's the public profile, right? Despite his dark web activities, Lin maintained a public LinkedIn profile where he shared information about his cybersecurity certifications and training activities. So these factors combined to create a trail of evidence that led authorities to identify Lin as Pharoah. He was ultimately arrested, we know, May 18, 2024 at the JFK Airport in New York. This case demonstrates that even sophisticated cybercriminals can be caught if they make operational security mistakes or leave digital breadcrumbs that can be traced back to their real identities. So, there's always some things going on to shut down dark web marketplaces and this and that. Sometimes, you have Incognito one day, you have the next one the next day, right? So There are other dark web marketplaces out there. There is the Abacus Market. That's another huge one. And Abacus Market is a darknet marketplace that operates within the hidden realms of the internet, accessible only through the Tor network, right? As a clandestine online bazaar, it specializes in the trade of illicit goods and services, leveraging the anonymity provided by onion routing to conceal its operations and the identities of its users. Some of the key features, there's the stealth operations. Abacus employs sophisticated encryption and, anonymization, right? Techniques to remain hidden from law enforcement and rival groups. The use of Tor ensures that the marketplace's IP address and its users' activities are concealed. There's product offerings. The marketplace offers a wide array of illegal products, including counterfeit currency, hacking tools, drugs, stolen data, you name it. They have weapons, you name it, counterfeit goods, all that kind of dark web stuff, right? There's payment, and the payment methods are also unique. Transactions on Abacus are primarily conducted using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which provide an additional layer of anonymity, right? These payments are often routed through multiple addresses to obscure the transaction trail. Now, the security measures, done by Abacus, right? The Abacus Markets implements security features to ensure users' anonymity and privacy, because there's a whole bunch of illegal stuff going on, right? The Tor network, right? The market operates exclusively on, within the Tor network, using onion routing to conceal users' identities and obscure online activities. There's encryption, right? Advanced encryption protocols are used to protect communication and data integrity between buyers and sellers. There's the PGP encryption. Users are encouraged to use PGP encryption for messages, adding an extra layer of security. There's multi-signature transactions. This feature reduces the risk of fraud and ensures funds are only released when both parties confirm the transactions. Now, when it comes to market trends, there is a rise in the sale of digital products on the Abacus market, including hacking services and malware. There's a growing demand for cybercrime tools. There's physical items, that remain a significant portion of the market, but digital goods are becoming increasingly prominent. Now, that is the Abacus, right? There's also the Russian market. There's a whole Russian market on the dark web, right? And let me give you an overview of that. So the Russian language darknet markets have become a dominant force in the global illicit online marketplace ecosystem, especially following the shutdown of Hydra in April 2022. Here are some main points that you're going to want to look to when you look at examples like Hydra, right? So there's a rise after Hydra's fall. After German law enforcement shut down Hydra, the world's largest darknet market at the time in April 2022, numerous new Russian language markets emerged to fill the void. Basically, within 8 months, at least a dozen new illicit marketplaces had surfaced to meet user demand. There's the market share and volume aspect, right? The new generation of Russian language darknet markets quickly caught up to surpass Hydra's previous volume. They represent over 80% of all deposits made to darknet marketplaces in 2022. In just 5 months, the new markets amassed approximately 24% more volume than Hydra did in its final 5 months of operations. About 80% of global darknet market share is split between just 4 Russian language players. So some of the key differences between Western markets, right? What from Western markets, Russian language markets differ. They use dead drop delivery model called CLAD rather than international mail. They employ fewer on-chain operational security measures. They mostly only support Bitcoin, not privacy coins like Monero. They seek to establish monopolies unlike Western markets, right? So this is what separates the Russian language than the English darknet operations, right? So the prominent markets, you have the Russian market. That's been operating since February 2019. It focuses on selling PII, personal information, data, stolen credit cards, and compromised accounts. There's the MGM Grand Market that was established in 2021 in April, and it achieved a valuation of $3 million. There's the Kraken Market. which is widely anticipated as Hydra's potential successor. So that's what I have for you today. Please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and like button. Once again, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button and like button. If you like this video, I appreciate your viewership. Stay safe and see you in the next video.